Y'all come in, come in, come in, come in, come in, good people, come on in. I'm gonna allow y'all time not to get in here. Y'all come in, like, share, and subscribe to the video. Come on in. I'm gonna give a lot of y'all time to come in. Want to talk. Want to talk about what happened downtown Chicago at the Loop shooting, and this is for educating, news reporting, commenting, and criticism purposes. And what I'm going to do here today, people, find my glasses. I'm going to give you all my opinion, my belief, and my disappointment. What happened in Chicago, downtown. So I'm gonna give y'all time to come in. Y'all come on in. I'll be trying to wake up all day. What I'm gonna do, y'all, I'm to give my subscribers. I'm gonna give a shout out to my viewers. I'm gonna give a shout out to my real folks. Uh, you know, uh, you know, we're going to talk. Come on in, come on in. Chicago, Chicago, Chicago. And you know, y'all, I'm I'm gonna give you my y'all come on in. I'm gonna give you my opinion on this Chicago Loop shooting downtown. I'm gonna be honest with you. I see what's going on now. Sometimes you have to lay back and before you criticize a person, you need to think about what they said, what they say. Things don't make sense no more. Things that going on now doesn't make sense. Okay? It don't make sense. It doesn't make sense. So what a person say about something, or what I say, anybody say about something, it's not gonna make sense because that shooting, the State Street shooting that happened in Chicago, I'm about to tell y'all right now what I think. These are my opinion, and I can say what I want to say. These are my thinking. Now, before I show the video, first of all, I want to show the video and focus on the video, y'all. Don't be focused on nothing else. Don't be focused on me. Just focus on the video. Make sure y'all like. Those who watching, I appreciate if y'all hit the like button because y'all always here watching me. But please hit the like button. Now, I want to show y'all the video first before I give you my opinion. I see what's going on now. I see what's going on across the United States. Y'all don't see it because y'all not retired. Y'all not focused. Some of y'all are not focused. You're not focusing on what's going on. See, when you been through the storm, and a different kind of storm. Hey baby, when you've been through whoo, protests, marches, you'll understand me. Just come in. If you don't know what I'm talking about, just come in and listen. Let me see. Hold on, y'all. Shout out to the chat. Hold on, baby. I'm gonna answer your question. Hold on for a second, okay? And stop making it about me and make it about the United States. Okay, you said, "Ooh, let me get my glasses, child." Now you come over here and ask me what my cap says. I want you to focus on the content, okay, baby? I ain't fussing at you, okay? All right. Just focus on the content for me, okay? Because that's why I'm here. Okay. Uh Hope everybody had a good Sunday. It's a holiday. You don't have the kids don't have to go to school. So I want to talk about the shooting. I'm about to show y'all the video. First, what happened down in Chicago, the streets of Chicago. I'm not only see what's going on in Chicago, I see what's going on in the United States. I see it. Okay. So let's look at this video right quick. Okay. Focus on the content. Not me, but the content. And let me hear what you got to say. Now, so a lot of people not from the United States I noticed that has subscribed to my channel. A lot of y'all not from the United States. So you're not going to understand what I'm saying. Because you don't live here. You're not within this United States. You don't see what's going on. But I'm about to show this video and I'm going to tell y'all something. Before I didn't watch the video. I'm just going to be my first time watching this video with y'all. Okay, here we go. Okay,
post on X from Alderman Brian Hopkins, who's of course one of the downtown aldermen, and this is the alderman speaking here, so that's who we're attributing this to. He has posted a tweet or on X, 300 juveniles, he says, noting rioting in the Loop now. At least 5 victims have been shot, one critical with life-threatening.
Hey, no, my dear.
Multiple police officers attacked and injured with mace and stun guns. At least one police officer has been hospitalized. That's according to downtown Alderman Brian Hopkins.
Okay. Now I want to go. Y'all don't comment. Don't tell the jokes right now. Don't do it right now. No, dear. Y'all, come on now. We got 241 people in here. They come here all the time. UK and everywhere else, Texas and everywhere. Y'all, come on, give me hit the like button for me, okay? Don't be making me laugh. I saw that. I seen the older couple. Oh man, that kind of hurt my feeling when I saw them running. Oh man, let me go back to it. I seen them running right there, y'all. That kind of like, oh my gosh. Let me play it. The man can't even walk with his beautiful wife.
This is the alderman speaking here, so that's who we're attributing this to. He has posted a tweet.
So did, and he held on to his woman. He held on. Pa held on to his woman. I don't care what nobody say. Pops held on to his woman. But y'all, let me tell y'all something. This when I watched that shooting, I don't know why it got your attention too, Cook. When I saw that, I saw the older couple. And then I saw young children running. But you know, the first thing came to my head. I'm not going to even blame the children for this. I'm not going to blame the teenagers for this. I'm going to blame the mayor, and the mayor controlled the police. But what I'm saying, you said, but the reason why I say I'm not going to blame the children, teenagers no more, the kids, is because y'all make that law change. Y'all make that law change. And when the law changed, thinking about the teenagers. You wasn't thinking about the young people. You weren't thinking about all circumstances. You would think about only protecting you from getting shot. Bruh, gives me hope. Right. So when I look at this shooting, I thought about everybody who used to walking downtown Chicago without getting shot. And I looked at that older couple right there. That couple right there. Now he gonna change. And then I looked at the kids. Now, Mayor Johnson, this is just my opinion. Y'all make these law. Y'all are the lawmakers, legislative. Y'all did. All of y'all make these laws. Y'all stop the parent from disciplining the kids. It's a lot of stuff going on. Now, y'all deal with these chillings. It breaks my heart too. Y'all deal with these children. Y'all deal with this situation. I'm gonna tell y'all what you're doing. What's going on in the United States. Allegedly, but what I'm saying, just my opinion, y'all going back into. I ain't gonna say the word. That's all I'm gonna say. Y'all falling into the trap that they want y'all to fall in. Our kids, children, moms, everybody is falling into the trap. I'm not gonna blame these kids. Y'all changed that law. Parents were doing good, raising them youngins. Y'all did this. Y'all made these gun laws. When they made the gun laws, see, I worked with children. I worked it with children. First thing I thought about with them. Now all the thing you're seeing on news, my child, my son found the daddy gun and shot himself. Either something. It's always a trauma. It's always something unhealthy. Woo! I don't think you got to do if you handle your children. I really didn't have to whoop mine. So I don't think I had to put a little fear in the right. That's right. Just say about the y'all the law. Y'all made these laws. Mayor Johnson, you knew. Chief of police, you knew that Christmas light of the Christmas tree, and you know these kids out of school. And you know it's going to be a crowd. It was 300 people there downtown Chicago, probably more than that. Y'all knew this. Y'all was supposed to be prepared for what happened. Always be prepared for anything to go out off the chain. When a lot of people around, y'all weren't even in position. All of y'all were doing sitting around there talking about turkeys, standing around probably talking, allegedly talking about something besides paying attention to the crowd. But you got to remember that the crowd watching you. This anytime you're going to have an event downtown, Mayor, your expectation should be standards should be to a standard where nobody could get hurt. Now, a teenager was shot in this situation. A teenager was killed. I ain't gonna blame none of those kids. I'm not. I'm not. I'm not about to blame the parents. I'm not about to do that. I'm not about to sit on here and blame none of these folks. I'm gonna bring the lawmaker. I'm gonna blame the lawmaker. Don't worry about me. Worry about what's going on in the United States. If you don't worry about me. I've been here long. Don't worry about me. Worry about why we turn on the news, we see bull mess like this. Why do we see this? Why do we see this?
Post on X from Alderman Brian Hopkins, who's of course one of the downtown aldermen, and this is the alderman speaking here, so that's what we're attributing this to. He has posted a tweet or on X, 300 juveniles. He says, rioting in the Loop now. At least 5 victims have been shot, 1 critical with life-threatening gunshot wound to the torso. Multiple police officers attacked and injured with mace and stun guns. At least 1 police officer has been hospitalized. That's according to downtown Alderman Brian Hopkins, who has been very vocal, Robin, Cheryl, and Trey, about the need to have new rules of engagement for the Chicago police in terms of how they can deal.
Let me ask you something, Amy. What is I don't understand that. What is a gen, sir? I never heard of that. See, you got to remember I'm old school, and I never heard of that. But I like how you came back, Amy, and you talked to him. You said, yes, I am a Gen X. Live, watch through country and go from safe to this. So what is he asking me, Amy? Because I never heard. I'm old school. I'm 66. What is he talking about when he asks? Oh, okay. No, I got kids in that generation. Thank you, baby, for explaining it to me. See how I respected y'all. I didn't take it out portion, but thank you so much. I got kids graduated in the 80s and the 90s. And the two, I think one 2000 and something. Okay, okay. Yeah, I am generated. I came out in 1977. I came out when we had to have our parents when we went downtown. Oh yeah, oh yeah, we old school. We came from a generation where when we go downtown, our parents were with us. When we saw the lightning of the Christmas tree, our parents were with us. We might not been standing around our parents, but we was there lighting up the Christmas tree, and used to be Rich's on top of Rich's building, Macy's building. They had the pink picket ride, but we were with our parents. Now you got to realize there are a lot of teenagers don't have their parents, and a lot of teenagers that do have their parents. So, and some parents are not able to go downtown. So so it usually be another parent to go downtown. See, y'all don't supervise. Not we ain't upset with the kids. We upset with the lawmakers. See, y'all the one making that law. See, y'all should make the law where you got to have somebody in authority old enough to be down there with them. Some of them kids are over 18 and don't need parents with them. The kids didn't see, we couldn't go. See, like you said, we couldn't go. There's no way that there should be at least 5 victims shot, one critical and life threatening. What you thought was going to happen? What did they think that it was going to happen? We stood around, multiple police officers attacked, injured. Oh, of course. Why are we having stun guns and people being hospitalized? This is crazy.
How they can deal with large gatherings of youth that happen when it's
That's Chicago. That is Chicago. No excuse for even say Atlanta. You know, when you have an event downtown Atlanta, you know you're gonna have a lot. You're gonna have your business straight, priority in the right place. It's no excuse. It's no excuse. You know that it's a lighting of the Christmas tree. You know the kids gonna be there. You know the kids you know they're gonna be kids. Kids are out of school. You know it's gonna be more than 300. Chicago is the third world country. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. It's still not those kids' fault that it was a shootout down there. It's older people running from bullets and stuff. These people got to get their priorities in place. The law have to change. Sometimes you have to change the law. That law, the way the generation and what's going on in this world today, the law got to change. Because now the law is fit for slavery. Y'all going back into time. Listen to me. Y'all going back where you never been. I haven't either. Y'all going back. Your children get locked up. Everybody locked up. All the men, all y'all folks get locked up. It's like a routine in every state. It's a routine. The law is made to fail. The law is allegedly the law is supposed to protect us. We got to stop blaming the kids. What are we going to do now? We said old folk can't run fast enough to dodge. That's what I'm saying. Criminating and this discipline kids, let parents be parents. Right. That's right. Mad dog. These kids, the law, I'm gonna tell you the truth. The law did this. Law, y'all did this. Y'all did this. State laws, y'all voted on this. Y'all knew what was gonna happen. It always happened around this time. Y'all did this. Y'all gave these kids, y'all gave these kids more freedom that y'all ever gave me when I was young. We had to be downtown like that, our parents or our auntie or our cousin, older cousin, we were with somebody. But now you got the auntie the same age. The auntie is the same age your children. It's a lot going on, y'all. You know what? You know what happened? What happened to that? We was allowed to be free, but not like that. We weren't allowed to be free like this. No. What happened to take a village to raise a kid? Because the village is up. I can't say what I want to say. Y'all, I broke my glasses on the back porch yesterday again. This village that we have now, whoo, ain't nothing like the village that my kids had when they were growing up and we had when we were growing up. That was a real village. Now, what goes around can come back around, but we got to put people back in place. We got to get everybody back in their positions. We got to put the daddies back, fathers out there. We're not having fathers. We got daddies. We got a producer. We don't have a male reproductive. We don't have a father. I looked at something the other day. The village is gone. It being replaced by what? You tell them again. That's what it been. Because, okay, now what he just said, guess what? It's what I'm saying. The law. The village ain't there no more. It can't. One thing about it's gonna take a lot to rebuild the village, but it's not gonna be kind of the same village that it was when I was coming up, and the same village that our kids in the 80s and the 90s had. The village that y'all have now, they with the lawmakers. They are down with what's going on with the law. Allegedly, y'all. That's what I'm seeing. At 10 o'clock. 10 o'clock. Shoot. At 10 o'clock, now you don't know where your kids are. Some people don't. The village isn't allowed to protect itself. They go back to the lawmaker. Mayor Johnson, the police knew that something like this was going to break. Kids out of school. Just imagine being a teacher. Regardless of what, kids are kids. Boy, it's not going to change. The law ain't going to change. They don't want the law to change. Y'all got, that's what I'm saying. Y'all got, when they have these community meetings, and y'all got to go to these meetings, y'all got to start voting. Y'all got to see what's on that menu. Because if y'all don't, it's going to get worse than what it is now, y'all. Let's not pretend. Let's not pretend. Unfortunate that later, the generation parents were not well equipped to parents. The parents have to work in order to survive, and it leads the kids to raise themselves. And guess what? Let me tell y'all something. I'm going to tell you something. Before I was a parent, I already knew my family had values. All these kids don't have their parents. the parents that we had. Either some, if you might not have the same situation going on. And my thing is, I'm glad I did a good job with 5, and I worked. But my job wasn't over when I got out from work. My job wasn't over. In South Wisconsin, and I'm not going back to see you in the best place out there where you are. No violence in Chicago. Okay, let's finish looking what they're saying. If this wouldn't happen, if the mayor had to prepare for his city.
And it became quite a political story, not just a few months ago. Brian Hopkins, one of the big advocates for allowing the police to have much more flexible rules, ability to declare a riot, declare an unpeaceful situation, and to clear people out. So these numbers that he's talking about are a lot bigger than we had heard earlier before. He's saying 5 people injured, shot, I should say, at least 1 with life-threatening wounds.
And there was always that conversation about the curfew between the mayor and the superintendent.
Listen to what she just said. She said something that we just spoke about. But what about the curfew? Somebody just spoke on that. Where about the curfew? What curfew? If you mention a curfew, a child will say, what? So I'm going to give my hands to the parents that are being parents dealing with this world. What's the people in the world? Yeah, I think that when you, Michael, mentioned something about the curfew. By that time you're in the 8th grade, you should know math and everything you need in life. Let me tell you something. You are 100% correct, right? See, in the 8th grade, I had 3 choices of what I want to be in life. One, if I failed in that, but I didn't do good in that, I had this and this. I always wanted to be a model, police officer, and a teacher. It said apparently, yeah, apparently bring back that bell. A curfew was street lights. If you are working home, God help you. I'm gonna tell you this. And y'all don't wake up and find out what's going on. People getting away with murder now. It's a lot going on. If y'all don't open up your eyes and take care of your family. I'm not gonna say a village can start over, but we're not talking about getting the village just for discipline. We getting the village to help raise, but inside your village, it's a light up that map. It's a whole, you know where I'm going with this. It's a whole lot of things I light up on that map. Y'all already know what I'm talking about. If you right now, if you hit a light, go on that, I ain't talking about the light button. If you go on your map and look for the people in your community, you'll be surprised. So the village is not like the village that you have to build a village. You have to rebuild a village. You have to have meetings in your village. Y'all remember, hey, baby, y'all remember a while back when your grandmama, see, we had grandmothers, we had big mamas, we had daddies, we had great granddaddy, we had papas, we had all of that. But it's still there, but it's still there, but it's what you want to do. But I tell you one thing, the Mayor Johnson, may be saying the mayor last name wrong, he may not be Johnson, but the mayor and the police department knew about this event 2 weeks ago, 3 weeks ago. Kemper, come on now. 3 weeks ago, they knew about this event. Anytime there are young people, anytime there are people, I'm not going to just say young. That's right. Anytime you have people, they knew about this event for the Christmas tree thing months ago. Y'all know that. You know, I played softball, women's softball. I was in the women's league all the way till 56 until I got my knee surgery for playing softball. But I can still hit a ball. Real good. I gave that place that ball. I want to place, but I'm not gonna tear my knees up again. Uh, Let me tell you something. We were coming from one town to another. If I want to have a tournament in Atlanta, I have to meet with the mayor at their office. Not the mayor, but the people in their office. And I had to let them know, is it okay if I use that facility, Parks and Recreation? Can I use that facility to have me a tournament? If he said no, it's already booked. So go back to down in Chicago. They knew that this event was coming up. But if you pay attention to jobs, what's I'm gonna ask y'all a question. If you pay attention to jobs, what do you see people standing around doing? And I'm gonna give y'all time to think of that. Let me read it. Said, why have windows in apartment complexes since most other curtains are closed? Right. Okay. You see people standing around and talking. If they stop running their mouth so much and take their position and stop thinking ain't nothing gonna happen and take that position, then things can calm down. But all of y'all running together at the same time, y'all went in position. I'm not gonna blame these kids for this. I'm not. I'm not gonna do it. Because that's all y'all. They ran down there in a group. All them police came running together. They aren't supposed to be together. Social isolate. That's all they do.
That discussion was
on job, sit around and talk.
I'm sure this will become a very.
What they doing now? What are they doing now?
Once again, if he says he saw or he's getting information that 300 young people, and at 9:45 tonight, and I went to Rob's office. I went out into the newsroom and I said, "You guys." Downtown, not sure if it's a teen takeover, and everybody started researching on their phone to see if they had any information, if there was some kind of meetup, because it started to get violent, and then 5 minutes later, that's when the gunshots were fired.
We saw these teen takeovers over the summer. They dissipated.
Oh my goodness. Poor mom and dad. I'm glad they didn't. Look at the police running together. It's a lot of them together.
Here with breaking news coverage, but I'm told this is the moment the gunshots rang out. Let's watch and listen.
Look at that. Look at that.
Yeah, there it was. So we were talking about this 4 to 5.
Look at that.
You know, Ryan is all the way at
I don't know.
building in the sports department on the
But you know what? Okay, I'm gonna say this. I'm gonna say this much. I'm gonna tell you something. The mayor knew that game's gonna be out. I'm not gonna even say it was game related. I'm not gonna say that. I'm gonna a minute, baby. I'm gonna tell you, they know games in everywhere you go, even at the football game, baseball, basketball game. But kids are holding grudges, y'all. They don't forget what you did to them. They don't forget what a person said to them. I'm not saying that they went downtown, and all I got to say that the mayor wasn't in the position. They knew about this plan. Now you said that. Hold on. Typically, always blame the police. Nobody blame the police. Nobody blame. They do blame the police though. Typically, always blame the police. Blame the police, the parents for the way they raised. It's not about raising kids. Trump tried to help. Yep, he did. They are two things sensitive. Too sensitive to me, Anthony. I'm glad I'm 7. I'm glad I'm 66. I'm happy. I never want to go back. I never, ever. Only thing I do now is make sure that my kids is doing, they kids is doing good. I check on my kids, my grandkids, and my children every day. I tell them I love them every other day. If I skip, I tell them. That, let me tell y'all something. Vote, people. If you're a taxpayer, if you're paying all these taxes that I owe tax every year, I don't get no check. But God thank that I did get one when my children were young, but now I don't get that. I don't get no check when they got a certain name. That's like I had to pay tax. But I'm just trying to say, in this situation right here, it was about an event that happened downtown that was planned months ago, telling you that your standards of in the police department and the standards for parental parents need to be with the kids downtown. Y'all got to put that message out, man. Y'all don't have no protocols. I'm used to protocols. I'm used to working with protocols. This and what happened to this. We so busy raising the grown people, so busy raising the grown people until they forgot all about the children. A grown person would tell you what to do, but they won't say nothing to that child. They don't say, oh, baby, don't do that. Oh, baby, if you're downtown, baby, don't do that. Don't y'all shoot. Don't do that. But we so good about raising each other. No, raise the kids. Raise your kid. This what's supposed to happen. This wasn't supposed to happen. This not supposed to happen.
Right next to the L tracks. He said he turned at about
no protocols.
9:52. He looked at his
No
witness, Mike
curfew.
Johnson, and said, "Those, I think, were gunshots."
So it sounded like 4 there.
Right.
Three in a row, and then one more. And then that distinctive sound. I mean, we have cars come down here, spin out in front of the Chicago Theater, horse around.
What's going on now, y'all, right now?
Yeah, doing these stuff. That sound right there that we just different.
And there were fireworks tonight at the Holiday Lights tree lighting ceremony. There were fireworks.
That was not fireworks.
You know what? And that's sad too, Michael.
Sound, and Rob just kept saying that.
You know.
There is a difference.
We just looked at each other, right? Just right outside of our offices, which are very
I think about.
here on the third floor where I am.
I think about the families, the family who just lost a son. I just thought about that. It could have been an innocent bystander. The same loudness. Okay, it's happening new. Boy, y'all better wake up. Y'all better wake up. This ain't supposed to happen. And I don't care what nobody said, it's not supposed to happen. We are losing our women, children, fathers, period. Because there are no protocols. There's no standards. There's no... So a lot of stuff not in place. This is Chicago. This ain't no North Carolina, baby. This is Chicago right here. This is Chicago. No family values. Let me no family values. I did, and I'm gonna always. I didn't care what nobody said about me. My values, baby, my family value, ethical, all that kind of stuff, decision making, and everything. I was there. My children grown now, and they got values and standards in their home. When I go there, I respect their house. I respect their kids. That's not my house. That's their house. I can't come in there regulating nothing. How you know I'm Democratic? Because I'm black? I don't know if I'm a Republican or a Democrat. See, stop. See, because that means that you're judging me and you don't know me. You don't know what I am. So we're not talking about me right now. Don't put it, it's not about me. We're talking about people, what's going on in this world today. We so worried about, didn't I just say we so worried about the grown people, but we're not raising our kids. That's right. Raise your children.
Different feeling about just literally how lethal the moment possibly could be. So that was quite a moment.
Okay, babe. I'm sorry. I thought you
We
did.
all love this city.
Okay, baby. You say your mayor. You say your. They not my mayor.
And
What they doing right here, y'all? What are they doing right here? What are they doing right here now? Socializing. That's all y'all do on jobs. Y'all stand around and socialize. Fight, break down the hall. It's because the kids see y'all socializing. Children pays attention to stuff like this, y'all. Earrings, I never heard of that.
With joy and uplifting happiness and celebrations and festive holiday feel. And then
Oh, you're so sweet,
producers turned this
Jackie.
around so quickly with the
Look at
help
that.
of the team upstairs.
Honey, take a child down there looking at the lighting of the tree.
And it's hard
Loud, look at
to
that.
see the couple just trying to figure.
then you see the brave men and women, our first responders. They're not messing around. They're going.
Me too. Real families out there. You can't even take your kid downtown to look at the lighting of the Christmas tree. I don't think they're prepared for is to take your money. That's all.
Any final words? We got about 2 minutes before we get off the air here.
Yeah, I would like to add that there were.
I'm gonna tell you something. See, my kids in the 80s, and then I got one in the 90s, and she don't play about hers. I got one in the 90s, I got one in the 80s with kids. And don't play. No. In 79, I got one in 79. She got a stepdaughter, well, she got a daughter she raised. They don't play. Raise your children. Law. Y'all made the law. This is not supposed to happen. This is not supposed to happen. It's happening every day. Now, I'm going to give y'all an update on this. Let me give y'all an update. I'm going to give y'all an update on this. Hey, y'all. Hey, everybody who just joined in the chat. Hey, I'm going to give y'all an update. Let's hear what the update's going to say. Nobody is going to talk about the protocol with me.
More large crowds are expected in downtown Chicago as
That's
many
right,
people
Sam.
begin to celebrate the holiday season. Now, along with the festive mood, there are some concerns about safety after two. An increased presence of Chicago police is visible in the loop tonight after two separate shootings.
And you know what?
Alert, but not concerned.
Micah. You right, Micah. And then that Spark said we 80s and 90s kids don't play show now. My daughter is 5'4", and her son stand almost 6 feet. He's very respectful and smart and everything, but when they get out of hand, if that mouth get too smart, look how tall she grow mentally. But let me tell you something. You got to know where your kids are. What kids are now. That's what I'm saying. You know, that was supposed to happen downtown. That didn't happen in their house. They happened downtown. Now, in the summertime, on these breaks, it's going to be a lot of fights. Allegedly. It's going to be a lot going on the Thanksgiving. It could be with their cousin. Those parents should be put in jail. Okay. Shooting in Chicago. Guns was. I didn't know the guns were banned in. I didn't think the gun was. I didn't know that. The parents are too busy worrying about and the woman being their friends. I'm gonna tell you this. All of this going on in this world should make any parents know what their kid is. And a lot of parents thinking that they kids are over cousin house, and then the mama know that the kid over to the cousin house. The mama don't have no clue that the child is downtown. Not where the mama thought the kid was gonna be. So the kid downtown with the cousin and their partners. Protocol, standards, law, all that come together, y'all. Why y'all think that people Guns are banned in Chicago? Not to me. How they gonna ban gun in Chicago? And this boy just did a drive-by on this boy. Hey, Mariah. I ain't know the guns were banned in Chicago. I have to look that up. I'm gonna tell you something. It's not the guns, it's the one who put it in their hand. It's not the guns, it's the ones who put the way they put the gun in, the ones who using it. There are a lot. I didn't know that. I did not know that. I didn't know that. I didn't know the guns were banned in Chicago. It's too much. Y'all doing too much for me. I'm so glad I'm older, and I move on now. I just
live my life. Not gonna stay in the house all day.
The shootings happened Friday night after the city held its official Christmas tree lighting ceremony. Shots rang out just before 10 p.m., just steps away from the ABC7 State Street. They spotted a large crowd on the
jail may not
sidewalk
be
in the
an
100 block
option
of North State
for
Street near the
parents
Chicago Theater,
that
where
are
gunfire
competent
erupted and the crowd
have
scattered.
mental issues. Exactly.
Upsetting.
Y'all, Mayor, go.
This type of violence takes place.
The mayor says city officials got...
Hold up, Mayor. Hold up. Now, y'all, I ain't trying to be funny. I ain't trying to be funny. You know, I'm about to tell y'all something. Y'all remember last year, and I'm going to tell you because I did a live on it. They was last year, or what they the year before. I can't remember because I got a life besides YouTube. Now, Brandon Johnson, mayor, this mayor right here, I'm talking to him now. Talking about him. I'm talking about him now. All right, baby, thank you. Now, let me tell you something, Johnson. Brandon, you're the mayor. You knew that this event was coming up. You knew the year, I think of it last year, a year before, it was a shooting down there at the park. It was a nice park. I did a live on that. Y'all not prepared. Y'all think that ain't nothing gonna happen. Y'all think that don't want nothing happen. Y'all think that things not gonna break out. You don't look for stuff that happen like that, but look at the generation. Look at this. Look what we're going through. Whew. I don't think that's right in Chicago to ban weapons like that. Not those kind of weapons. Because therefore, that if I live in Chicago, you affecting my family. That's not the reason why I have my protection. My protection is supposed to be put away from everyone. Don't nobody know where I kept my protection. They never knew that. And I didn't want them to know. That's not fair to ban weapons like that. I can't say the word, in Chicago. So now if I stay there, so now you telling me I can't have one in my house? What are you telling the people? Do your job. Don't nobody want to do their job. They want to make that money. They want to get that money, them papers, but they don't want to do their job. Allegedly, they don't want to do their job. Or they ain't got enough people. Then sooner or later, police had to take me. I was in a car accident. Round the corner. But I know about Georgia law now. I'm on Georgia law now. But we ain't banned it up here we ain't banned with no weapons up here. I'm up to date with Georgia law, but that Chicago, every state has a different, y'all laws are different. I don't want to get it. Every state. Every law is different. That's why people got different attitude. That's why a lot of people don't understand what I'm talking about, because I'm from here. I'm from Georgia. I'm right here. I know the law in Atlanta. So things that I say ain't gonna make sense because your law don't pertain me. So you're not gonna. What I say is may not make sense to not. I'm not talking to a particular person, y'all. I'm talking about the people because I'm the way I am because of my laws. Our laws. I had to stop getting the law of my money. The law didn't change, so I had to change. I got tired of getting tickets not to have an insurance before I got my tag. What's wrong with your hands, please? What's wrong with my hand? Nothing wrong with me, babe. I'm straight. Come on, I'm just granny. Okay, you. How different, Amy? Yeah, baby, it's crazy everywhere. Ain't nothing wrong with me. I'm straight. Ain't nothing wrong with me. Don't focus on me, y'all. I'm straight. I'm talking about what's going on right here in Chicago. He know what's going on. He the mayor there. It's crazy there. You're right.
When this type of violence takes place.
The mayor says city officials got wind of some social media posts about a possible teen takeover downtown and had been working
And you know what?
the last few days to try to stop it from happening.
I can't live in some states, y'all. When I used to take road trip with the kind of performing we was doing, entertainment performing we were doing, I have to go, like you said, what's your name? Amen. Just like you said, look up on the laws. I had to look up on the law within the state that I was in, what state I was going to. Yeah. I had to go. If I'm going to your city, baby, trust me, because I don't know the law. I don't know the law in your state. Thank you, Amy. I don't know. You have to, when I moved, come and said moving to Fayetteville, North Carolina, they laws were different from Georgia. Georgia, I was so used to, I left a job to go move with somebody else. My husband in North Carolina, when I got there, I got frustrated because they don't have jobs like that. That's a military base. That's where his dad from military. No, I got to work. So I came back to Atlanta. And now y'all want to call me and give me a job. No, I got to work. So laws are different in every state. That's why you don't if you're from Georgia, our laws is so, I got tired of, our laws too strict for me. It got on my nerve to where I made sure that I tried to be at every football game. Because they was in the band. They was running track. I was the kind of mama, I was tired. I was doing the clock for the football game, for the soccer game. I still was being a mom too. I'm tired. But I had to make the money. I had to give them attention. So we had parents, we got to go back to real fathers. Bear children from their fathers, from a man. But y'all doing is getting locked up. You're following in the trap. You're breaking the law. You're doing what you're supposed to, what the law wants you to do, allegedly. So you graduated from life. I ain't gonna tell y'all. I ain't gonna tell you everything. I ain't gonna tell you everything. It's too sad. I know what you're saying. I'm gonna tell you, I was the kind of person that it's too sad with me, the educating people, and it was a side the people that my street people. I didn't forget about them just because I was business. You don't mix your business up with your leisure time. You ask somebody what is the leisure time, they be like, oh, what you saying? What that word? What you saying? It's a holiday, y'all. It's a holiday. It's supposed to be fun. Take care of your children because the law, it hasn't changed. It ain't planning on change. It just got like that. So
That was delivered to CPS to encourage young people not to participate in these unauthorized gatherings.
7 teens ranging in age from 13.
Y'all heard what he said. Now, you hear what they marriage just said in Chicago? Do y'all believe? I don't like what he just said. Listen to what he said. I'm going to rewind what he just said. Listen to this. Listen to what they said. He said CPS to encourage. Man, come on. Don't do them chillings like that.
7 teens ranging in age from 13 to 7.
Hold on. Let me back some more. Listen to what he's saying, parents.
A communication that was delivered to CPS to encourage young people.
The phone just went off. Leisure is having multiple cash flows. Sorry about that, y'all. The phone went off. Cash flow, freeing up more time for me. Freedom. Okay. Now, let's look at this, y'all. Y'all with me now? Because I got disconnected. Yeah. Well, they ain't looking for work. Trying to be re-elected, Michael. Come on, he just said he wanted to encourage young people not to participate in these unauthorized gatherings. Why are you blaming the kids? Not you. I'm saying, why is he blaming the kids? Why the kids can't participate? Why don't you say that young people engage young people to hey baby. Oh yeah, because I had got disconnected from y'all. Instead of saying I want to encourage young people, parents to I want to encourage parents to engage with their kids to when participating in a unauthorized gathering. Don't you? He said engage CPS saying that engage young people not to participate in those unauthorized gatherings. That's not fair. That's not fair. Woo, Lord. So we're gonna make a law every time something happens. So I'm gonna let y'all hear what he just said. All kids should be home. Sure do. She'll be there at 8 o'clock. You heard me, Micah. They should be at home at 8 o'clock. Woo! How about them Cowboys? Did the Cowboys win? My daughter like the Cowboys. I don't care for the Cowboys. She love them Cowboys. I don't.
Few days to try to stop it from happening.
Listen what he say.
Was a communication that was delivered to CPS to encourage young people not to participate in these unauthorized gatherings.
7 teens ranging in age from 13 to 17 were shot. Most are listed in good or fair condition. A separate shooting near Dearborn and Monroe.
Hey, so you mean to tell me that no adult is down there with those kids? I'm not going to say that. 13 and 18 years old. Y'all got to realize that your auntie is 18 years old. Some of those kids are down there in 19-year-old. They are down there with their young aunties and their young uncles. They're not old uncles and aunties. Like my kids, they young. They like in their 30s and the oldest one in her 40s. You know what I mean? That's all it is about the curfew and protocols. That's because see the aunties now they 20. The uncles it's the same age your son. So if they 19 to 20 and 21, they could be downtown. Kind of think about what I'm just saying, y'all. That they said be with a parent. Some of the parents are 21. I was a parent at 20, at 19 and 20. Well, parent at 20. Well, I had the baby at 20. So the parents is down there with the kids. You can't win for losing. They got to sit down. When they make them laws, they got to have some parents from the community. You have to have community to sit there with y'all when y'all making them laws, not just making a law because I'm the mayor. I need my parents in that. You need parents from every community. You need a group of people in every community. That's what we had, and that's what my grandmama them had. So by me, all us old now in my community, I've been here 25 years in this house, and my kids was in elementary school. So we all next door and across the street, all of us grew here together. So we know the next street over. When I go walking, y'all know what I'm talking about. Y'all know what I'm talking about. Come on, y'all. We got to know our neighbors. Like a neighbor hit my son's car, not my neighbor across the street, turning around in the next street. I never seen that boy before in my life, but I didn't want the man to go to jail because he didn't have, the proper insurance and everything like that. But he still didn't help my son with his car. So I told my son, don't worry about it. I'll help you with your insurance and help you get another car. Cause we don't know the situation of the man, but I'm from this neighborhood 25 years. Nice neighborhood. You can go to sleep with your window up. You can go to the store, lock your front door and leave the other door open. Woo. Rent the house out. And let's travel to work. You know what? I don't want to rent the house. I want me and you can travel. You know what? I was scared when I got on the plane. When I got on the airplane, went to California from Texas. I had to go through Texas, and I never been to Texas before. Y'all, I was up in the air. First time in my life 3 years ago. But I don't want to sell the house though. But Michael, in order for me to travel with you, I gotta know a lot about you, bro. I gotta know a lot about a person because when I'm in the air, whew, I don't know if I'm gonna get back on the plane or not. You said kids tend to leave home without permission. If their parents are working, and some parents allow their children to run rampant as long as their children are not on their nerves. Yeah, so what she's trying to say is a lot of parents, is they keeping up with the boyfriend, the man or the woman. They ain't even worried about the kids getting on their nerves. Go on to play. Go on, get on there. But it's different from, I didn't have to tell my 80s and my 90s kids, my 80s and my 90s children to go play with their friends. They were athletes. They play sports and stuff. So they go walking. They know what time to be back home. I always told them what time to be back home. I know that right. Tell you, dog, they over here sheep now. They on my bed sleep. That's what they doing now. One on my leg, honey, at my ankle right now. Whew. Woo, I'm gonna leave compliment here. I'm gonna leave compliment on my son. I ain't taking them nowhere getting on my nerve. Cause Camper be done bark on the plane for the longest. I ain't got time to be dealing with Camper on no plane. I miss him though. But yeah, y'all, let me finish seeing what else they saying. This is supposed to be the update.
A 14-year-old boy was killed and an 18-year-old was wounded. Community violence.
A 14-year-old boy was, oh. I'm going to tell you another law I wish they'll fix. Fix it for me, Jesus. The family needs Jesus. Golly, you just said what I... You just said what I just said. I said, fix it for me, Jesus. The family needs Jesus and not rap. Let me tell you something. Y'all got the fun. Y'all can pray. Y'all can pray at home. Y'all pray all the time in my house. What we talk about up here. Okay, that camp good. You know what, Jack? I'm gonna say camp over there, but you camp a mess. But oh my y'all, I broke my glasses out there last night. I could keep breaking these glasses like I'm rich. Um, let me tell you something. I pray every day. I go on my porch. I sit on my back porch. Right now, if I go out there, I could go out there and sit at 11 o'clock. You ain't got to worry about nobody running up through there trying to shoot. But no, we just quiet like that. They just mind they, just quiet neighbors. Been like that for these many years. But I tell you what, if you're going to have an event in your state, Mayor, your responsibility is to make sure that the police are in place. Not gossiping with their buddies and stuff, but in place. When you are recognized, when you're standing around recognizing, kids watches you. They know y'all there. But if y'all in a bunch down the street and y'all got to run and get to them, they're gonna do what they got to do. I know how kids work. I know how they work, especially in school. If all the teachers and the coaches on this end, let's go on this end. Now I'm about to go with y'all. I used to make them laugh in high school. I'm about to go down here with y'all. They call Gil. No, I'm about to sit with y'all. Y'all ain't gonna show out today. So the mayor. We knew who will start something. You know who will start a fight. You know who gonna do what. So I'm about to keep you with me because we're gonna have a good pep rally today. Y'all remember we used to have pep rallies in school? That pep rally was something like fun, but we made a show. It was like a showcase for us. That's when you introduce the basketball team and the football team and the track team. That's when you do that. It's in life now. Please change that law about letting them kids drop out of school in the ninth grade. They dropping out of school like flies. And the only thing the boys is doing is hanging together. But I ain't never seen no boys hang together the way these boys hang together. Why don't y'all hang together on job? They gave y'all they made a way to give y'all the minimum wages don't need to go up no more. Ever since they don't went up, now y'all don't want to work. They better not change the restaurant wages. No way, because the parents, the older people, will go back and go to work and get that money. Y'all got to work, boy. Please change that law for them not to drop out of school. Please make it a way where if you drop out of school, you got to go to the Army, Marine. Because what y'all doing is letting them out on the street. And the street is going to take them out. And what they're going to do is have more jail. And the people who going to run the jail going to have to be educated. And y'all going to have to find somebody to run that jail. They almost need security. Like Mardi Gras. Yeah. Mardi Gras. You got to, if you're going to have an event, you have to have a protocol and you got to have a standards. You got to have everybody in place. And y'all not doing it good, Mary. People don't want to hear the truth, y'all. They run from you when you tell the truth.
Pastor Donovan Price says teens need supervision, especially in large crowds.
Bring some family with you. Bring mom, bring auntie, bring somebody with you. Bring an adult with you. And just watch out and be careful. We're praying for you.
See, that's what we were just saying. We were saying the same thing. If you're going to have an event, have the parents. Have the parents. Bring your auntie. Bring your grandma. Bring your family down there. That's what we did with the Christmas tree. The lighting of the Christmas tree. It used to be Rich's, and then now it's Macy's. I don't know if Macy's still downtown Atlanta anyway. But like when my kids, they used to go downtown to the New Year thing. But my kids old enough, so all five of them get together and they grown. They take care of each other. They be down there having a good time. Long as I know they together like that, I don't have to go. But you have to look at them. They old enough to take care. They said they had an older sister. At that time, she was like 40. My older daughter was 40, so I didn't have to go. But they were teenagers. They was like teenagers then. But I'm just saying that Don't take the fun away from the kids, Mayor. Put your people in place. Watch who you put in place at the events. Let's go back to putting mixture. Just put the mix of people together. Cause they see. I can't say what I want to say, y'all. I can't say what I want to say. YouTube don't handicap me. I can't say what I want to say. All I got to say is take care of your have don't them you got to. I ain't never had no kid to run away or nothing like that, because I tried to make it wait where they won't have to do that. Just do the best you can. Pray about it. Have Bible study at home. You have a Bible study at home with your kids. We used to have Bible study. It's supposed to be every Wednesday night with us. When I was coming up with my kids, they didn't go to the church like that. We had church here with us. You read a scripture out the Bible, da da da. Then we have family meetings, family nights. You got to have values. You got to do what you got to do to make it work. Even at the family, you got to put a calendar, y'all. Make a calendar. Homework. I always tell my children, pay attention in school because I don't know this stuff. The math. I always take notes. Take notes, and we're going to work this problem out together. But y'all know in every family is one. It's one out of every family. Even if you got one child, it's still something about that one. It looked like when I had one, the one seemed like, she was like 10 children. So I said, well, let me have some more children. But it wasn't like they got good daddies. You can't just. We got to go back to mother, father, single family, extended family. We got to go back to grandmama, granddaddy, great grandmama, great grandfather. We got to keep going down that tree. We got to get our tree back together. Now what we doing now is a relationship coming from, oh, I'm so happy that I met you. I didn't know you just like a month. It seemed like I know you about a year. And you still don't know that person. It's too much going on for me. It's too much going on for me. That's why I check on my children every day. I help my kids. My children grown. We help each other. They don't even be wanting no money sometimes. I get them money. Come over here and get that $40. Come over here and get that $25. Come over here and get that $100. Come over. When I got it, I give it because I want to bless back. So mama need it. Mama want to go to you. But I want to get all, my thanks to people. Don't let nothing stop you from being you. Don't let nothing stop you from being who you are. Don't let nothing stop you from raising your family. Now, the law had to change because some people make it harder on other people. But don't never stop raising your kids. Those your children. You know what works for you. Let's learn how to talk. Talk to each other. It's just some people don't know how to talk. They don't know how to communicate. Communication is very important. Decision making is very important in life. Choices are very important in life. Consequences, value, ethical, all that stuff right there, y'all, is very important in life. We are not going to look alike. We're not going to be alike. We're not going to talk alike. We're not going to be like you. I don't want to be like you. I want to be like me. It's the holiday. Parents, show your sons some attention. Show your your sons need love. Your son need a hug. Your son wants you to communicate with them. Your kids want discipline. I didn't say be mean. That's not discipline. Your kids want discipline, showing how much you love them. Okay? Don't be so hard. Don't be so hard. And go back and tell your son how much you love him. Hug him. When the last time you told your child you love them? Our boys, young men, I know the girls, y'all. I'm talking about the young men right now because I see too much. These young men need love. And what they getting it from is their friends. They friend hug them and say, I love you, man. When the last time you told your son you love him? When the last time you told your nephew you love him? But your son, when the last time you told your child you love him? When the last time did you try to visit your son? But you want to argue with the mama, you could take the mama down to the courthouse. Stop arguing so much, y'all. Stop arguing so much. Stop telling grown people what to do. The energy that you put on a grown person, put it on your children. Your behavior reflects your kids' behavior. How you are reflects your kids. If you're going to be a reflection, be a good reflection for your kids. They watching you. They watching you. Okay? I wanted 10 children. I just love children, y'all. I just love children. I got this call your son. Call your son right now. Hey, if you got grown kids. Hey, baby, you doing okay? Tell your wife, even though I just talked to my sons today, one daughter, I got to get her phone number. She the one, she get on my nerves sometimes. But I still want to tell her I love her. Even she get on my nerve, she's 37. She get on my nerve, I still tell her I want to get her number just to say I love her. I don't tell everybody I love them, but I ain't told her because I don't have her number. Call and get your mama your phone number. When the last time that you told your son that you love him? Boys have feelings just like the girls. Now you said my son, look, no, you want me to hug you. So when I go around their friend, I said, give me a hug. No, I'll give me a hug. You want me to hug you. You want me to hug you. So give me a hug around your friend. Mama, don't do that. Mama, don't do that. And I said, no, you say I don't love you, so I'm going to hug you in front of everybody. Show you how much I love you. Y'all, I'm a good person to be around. I'm not going to argue. Life's too short for that. Life is too short. Respect your parents. Parents, respect your children. Listen to the kid. If a child trying to tell you something and you cut the child, you ask the child, talk to me. The child trying to talk to you, but you cut the child conversation, that means that you didn't hear everything that the child was saying. You didn't hear it because you didn't let him finish. You didn't let her finish. Communication is very important in relationship. Y'all let these folks tell you, let them kids express themselves. What's on their mind? Talk to them. Build a relationship. We need to do these things, y'all. We need to put back the family back together because we losing our kids to the street and jail. I don't try to say too many young boys. Going downtown to an event like this should have a parent, a older adult, or somebody grown, All them people grown up. We got to put, when we say grown, y'all got to put an age thing to it, because now the children was grown downtown. Downtown at that lighting, Christmas lighting right here. They was grown. They was grown children down there. Some of them were teenagers. Got a 14-year-old was shot. A 14-year-old. And that had been my son. I would have had a fit. And you do not have to have a relationship with your children. It is never too late. You do not have a relationship with your children. It's not, if you, what she's saying, if you don't have a relationship with your kid, it's not too late. And watch what you do around them. Because what you do around them, what you doing around them is showing them the type of behavior that you tolerate. So when they do it, how can you tell them that they did wrong and you doing it? I know you said, oh, because I'm grown. But if you grown, then don't do it in front of them. If you don't want them to do it, then don't do it in front of them. Y'all do too much in front of children these days, and hallelujah, Jesus. Y'all do too much in front of these kids. Y'all do too much. Y'all go, I don't care, you can go. You can, y'all be like, okay, I don't care, you can go. Gone. But don't know he meeting up with Tay Tay and Baby and all of them. You don't know, y'all. You don't know. Social media, they be on social media talking. Getting it together. Hey man, y'all, we going downtown this weekend. Hey y'all, I was there. I was there when I was at the school, when all the schools hooked up on the internet and met at a place, at an event. It was planned. It was planned to go. Them kids on the internet communicate with each other. Stop pretending like y'all don't see that. Y'all know what's going on. Y'all made when we back in when the COVID was around, when we was in the house in 2000 COVID 2020, 21, y'all opened up a whole can of worms when y'all let them kids stay in that house. I said, oh, here we want to catch hell now. They don't lock us in the house. Oh, Lord, somebody happened. Oh, Lord, they don't lock them out. Oh, Lord, here go the social media thing. And what's about to happen allegedly now, Hollywood about to come to social media. Y'all ain't paying attention. Hollywood is about to come to social media. And guess what? They're going to win because y'all believe everything that's going on social media. Y'all believe everything that's going on social media. So it's easy to put something out there to get your like. Because y'all believe everything they say. Chris Brown, come on here. Whoever y'all like, come on here. Y'all going to get them a 5,000 likes. And they just lied to you, allegedly. Children are on sponges they put up on everything their parent and adult influence do around. That's right. Properties. That's right. BK. And when I'm daddy, first of all, with me, that's my opinion, what I'm about to say. If you're not their dad, and I can say this because I know the position of their father, you're not going to, a lot of things you're going to be restricted not to do to my son. And I'm going to stick to that. Or my daughter. You're not going to discipline them. Not you. You're not their father. You're not them. And I'm the mother. Their father in their life. But what we have came to, that a lot of fathers are not in these kids' life, and y'all letting other men raise these kids. So what we're gonna do, we're gonna get on the internet and see who got kids or who don't have kids. And I'm so glad I met you. Now you can help me raise my son. Like I always say, I'm making money. I always been a worker. I always took care of my children and discipline them. I don't need you to do it. But respect is what I tolerate. Being respectful is what I tolerate. Don't disrespect. Don't be disrespect. My children right now, they cuss. They'll say, I'm sorry, Mama. They old enough. They've been saying that all their life. They said, Mama, I'm sorry, but this car made me. I'm sorry, Mom. I'm sorry. I apologize, Mama. They don't cuss around me. That's why you hear me do a lot of laughing when people come in the chat and say they need love, y'all. Some of the biggest gangsters are weak. Anytime you having something downtown in your city, the mayor, you need to be down there looking at the lighting of the Christmas tree. Whatever kind of lighting y'all are going to have out there, you should have been there. So you can see what's going on in your city. That's what you need to do. And I'm going to say this, I'm going to say it kind of nice. I'm going to say it kind of nice. I ain't going to say it. I ain't going to say it. It was going to go to what a BK something, what BK said. I can put with that. Oh, yeah. Okay, I can say this. My daughter is 35. I get them the ages mixed up, y'all, but she 35 and she raising her kids good. She always been a worker on her job for like 19 years and she young. And we had a conversation. God, what was I gonna say? God, I just went got something I about to say, but I'm not to say it. I don't know. So we just had a conversation. And we was on the same page with that conversation. She went in her daughter's room trying to listen to the she, you know how we are, y'all. When our kids young, cause y'all mama did y'all like that. Soon we come in y'all room. First we hear y'all in there talking on the phone. We know you're on the phone cause we heard you talking. Soon we open up the door, act like we don't allow something in there, or we don't let y'all stop talking. So she was being nosy, listening to her daughter, young daughter conversation. And she just she was amazed how they were acting like a young, old little ladies on the phone. See, I raised little old folk children. They weren't old, they young, but they so respectful. They were just respectful. And we were having a conversation. I can't remember. I said I'm gonna say something about that conversation. I said, oh yeah. I said, you remember when I used to come in y'all room, y'all was y'all was on your cell phone, acting like y'all was asleep, but don't know I heard y'all whole conversation. I know you woke because you was on the phone. I heard you on the phone, but soon I walk in the door, y'all gonna stop talking. I be like, you can go and keep talking, but they know I'm gonna be nosy. I'm gonna be nosy, and I used to try to put my head to the door, try to hear the conversation. Don't stop being nosy, parents. Don't stop being nosy. But sometimes you got to let the daddy say something, their father say something to them. Talking gonna hurt them. It's the way you deliver. Your deliverances is how you deliver the message. Communicate. Communication is very important. And there was something wrong with the communication that happened down at Chicago. Please don't stop them kids from coming downtown, but do better with your protocols in place. Can't wait till something happen and then do something about it. I love y'all. I think I'm gonna make me some TikTok. I just want to hear some music. I just want to hear some music. And I may turn on Alexa and tell Alexa to play Key Sweat. I ain't got to go in the street and have no good time. I sit right here. Oh, you know, my bad porch. I'm good. I'm good. I'm good. I'm good. I love y'all. I appreciate everybody being here. Be yourself. Don't let nobody change you from being who you are. Because they ain't got to be around you. But communicate with with what's going on. Be involved with what's going on with what's going on in your city. Parents, find out what's going on in the city. Find out what's going on in school. Get involved. Get involved with what's going on. Then you can keep up with it with them. They be like, "Oh, Mom, what you doing here?" And then you be like, "Don't worry about that." I say, I ain't following y'all. I just ran into y'all because we was on the same page. And they be shocked. They like to see y'all parents. So, but we spend more time on the internet and on the phone instead of getting involved. I love y'all. All right, baby. And thank you so much. Y'all done did a good job today in participating and communication and communicating. Love y'all. I'm out.